Hello YouTube, my name is Elpmeme and today I have something for you to watch. In exchange you need to like and subscribe, it's non-negotiable. If you don't like and subscribe you're not authorised to watch this video. What we're doing here today is we are going to play a game called Was He Diced? We're going to analyse a random dicing that someone moaned about in the Blood Bowl 3 Discord and we'll get to the bottom of things. Wherever possible reasonable steps have been taken to obscure the identity of the participants. Lizards versus Undead. 4-0 to Undead because of the concession. Coaching skill matchup imbalanced. Team values somewhat even. Lizards have a loner. We'll look at the teams here. 12 games played for the Lizards. I'd say standard build, but oh boy, oh boy. We have a dodge first Saurus and 2 sidestep first Saurus. This is out there. I'm moving way towards Lizards. Can't be diced when you're building your team like that. You know, you make your own misery and all of that, right? But let's have a look at the Undead team. Guard Mummy, Block Mummy. Looks all standard. Just a sort of regular Undead thing. Got a couple of Wrestle Linemen. Got a Sneaky Git Ghoul. Yeah, it all looks fine. 13 games played. Lizards lose the coin toss and Undead choose to receive the ball. Standard rule of 5 set up from the Lizard coach here. We've got a Skink further back than normal, and the Crux isn't on the LOS because the Mummy would have easy hit on him, so sort of fair enough there. Undead setup ends up being reasonably straightforward as well. Not a huge commitment to their LOS. He's got the wide fields covered as you would against Lizards. That's all sort of fine. Kickland Central, massive help to the Undead, and a kickoff event also goes the way of the Undead, so the Lizards get a penalty for any rushes they do. That hurts the Skinks a fair amount. Turn 1 Undead. Protects the ball, standard stuff. Goes in for the first block of the game, and we have Boxcars. He is injured. First block from a Mummy. Straight banged out. Excellent. Okay. Not good. Not a good start. A little bit boring here. Moves Goblin down, does a little assist. Goes for a bang, gets a block. Dodge coming in clutch for the Saurus blocker. No problem at all. Gets pushed across. Another bang. Maximising the bangs here, using the zombies. Interestingly enough, didn't use the Mummy. Guard Mummy, the Mighty Blow. Missing out on the Mighty Blow bang. Undead not helping himself here. Content to just go in for a bit of an assist, a bit of a tag. Setting up for a big foul here. Undead goes for the pickup instead, and he fails it. Okay, turnover. Lizard time, let's go. Okay, Lizard T1. Stands up the Saurus. Goes in for an assist. Goes in for a bang with a Crux. Gets the straight bang, straight bang. Oh, we have a removal. It is a KO. That's fine, that's not a problem at all. Interesting skink play here. I'll show you a screenshot in a moment where, I don't know, I think you could do things different. It's very aggressive, but there's definitely a way to move up here and maybe you blitz and scatter, or you just go up and bait it a couple of times, you know? Huge KO on the Mummy, but a conservative turn positionally for the Lizard. Turn 2 Undead, very boring. Bangs the Saurus, moves in, opts for a 3D with a zombie lineman instead of 3Ding with the Mighty Blow Mummy. Questionable decision to the max. Sets up a foul, and let's see what happens. And absolutely nothing. Okay, bang into stun for the Lizards here. And bang, we have a 3D into loner reroll into 3D, and it all fails. Crux goes down. We've not moved our Skinks. We've not moved our Saurus. Unfortunate, but also poor play. Turn 3 from Undead, really boring, nothing happens. Mighty bang blow with the Mummy onto a Skink, nothing happens. Move the ball down, protect the ball a little bit. Foul on the Skink, nothing happens. Boring turn, very boring turn. No dicing at all this turn. Really, really bland actually. I was expecting excitement. Lizard T3. Get a bang, get a stun on a zombie, bang the Mummy a couple of times, nothing happens. Set up a little screen of the Skinks. But yeah, pretty boring turn. Nothing really happens. Make some dodges with the Skinks to set up the screen, but, you know, here's what it is. They fail eventually. Armour doesn't break, you know. Yawn. No dicing. At this point, dice have been rolled, but I wouldn't call it a dicing one way or the other. Just a pretty standard game with a bit of poor play. T4 Undead. Stands up both zombies. Mummy bang on a Saurus. Nothing happens. Sends the white down. Bangs out the Skink. Injury. Excellent stuff. No appo used. Little bit of running around. Protects the ball a bit. Bangs a Saurus. Nothing happens, and we move to the Lizard's turn. Okay, stand up a couple of Skinks. We make a 1D into a 1D. Could have gone for a 1D bang into a blitz on the ball with a 1D with a nice follow or something, but doesn't happen. Do a couple more things, move some Saurus about, then go for a croc split, and bonehead fails. Doesn't re-roll it this time. Very boring turn, no dicing happened there really. Things could have gone a little bit better, you know, if that 1D was going to be thrown no matter what, you know. I don't know. Some things to improve there. But that's not why we're here. We're here to see if he got diced. Turn 5 from the undead. Absolutely not a dice, and throw a few blocks, get a few things down. Nothing happens. Doesn't really move forward. Meh. Very boring turn. No dicing. No dicing. I repeat, no dicing. Very underwhelming at this point of the game. Promised the dicing. Ain't seeing it. You know, bit underwhelming. T5 Lizard stands up a couple of Saurus. Opens up with a croc split. Hey! Oh boy, but hey, still, nothing happens. Nothing breaks. Go in with the skink for an assist. It's just one of them, do you know what I mean? Not worried about it, it's fine. Didn't see any dice in here, very boring turn. I actually can't bother to clip it down, so you're watching a whole turn in full. It really is this boring. T6 Undead, could score. You might notice me here count out the squares, because, you know, I can't do maths in my head. We do bang a Saurus. What happens? Bang. Nothing. Well, a stun. A stun is useful, right? A stun is useful, but it's not really anything. It's not dicing just because your Saurus got stunned, right? Surf on the skink, nothing happens. Plod along, we go for a 1D on the crocs. I like this, the 1D on the crocs. I mean, obviously, we've got a bit of a blockless Saurus getting punished there. Go for a 1D on the crocs, have to re-roll it. No block on the crocs, so he goes down. Yeah. Really quick turn from the lizards here. Stand a couple of things up. Do a bang. Get a stun off the bang. Nothing else happens. Like a shader's turn in full. It's quite a slow one actually. Quite a quick one. Sorry. Don't even need to edit that out. Nothing happens. Fail to dodge. Yeah, end of turn. Right, and turn 7 for the undead is. It isn't. I was promised a dicing. You guys were promised an investigation into a dicing, and you're getting that. And yeah, maybe we'll see some stuff. There's a few more turns to go, but yeah, this just ain't happening. We bang, move the ball down, make it nice and safe. You know, standard stuff really. Lizards ain't got much they can do at this point. Undead coach playing okay. Lizard coach playing, yeah, you know. Neither are playing amazing, you know, but then again, I wouldn't be able to spot amazing play. Oh dear, it's just one of them, innit? Yeah, there's nothing much happening here. We do have a big foul. Huge run up. Maximise the run up blocks, I think. The squares, I don't know, maybe. And just a stunt. Turn 7 lizards. Stanosaurus up. Do a crocs bang. Go to do a 2D on the mummy. Reroll it. And take the skull. At this point, lizard coach is proper triggered. Given up. It hasn't even been a Dyson, really. The second half is still to play for. Sure, there's a Saurus gone and you're missing a skink, so you're down to 9, and then, you know, you've got a KO that might not come back. You know, it's not great, but also, it ain't over, you know? Turn 8 undead, 3D skink. I bet you can guess how exciting it is. Just a stun. And score. That's it. That's all you get. Turn 8 lizards. KO doesn't come back. Both teams get a bribe. We go for a croc split. Works, nothing happens. Set up a foul on a mummy. And, okay, so it's been a pretty bad half for the lizards, right? And, you know, it's not so much bad, you know, not so much a dicing, but it's been underwhelming. Nothing's really happened. And then guess what? Guess what happens on Argue the Call? Yeah, so I can understand why it'd be very frustrating. Also, you know, could have helped ourselves a bit. Oh boy, lizard coach is triggered. Doesn't even set up to collect the ball. Deepest kick of your life. Brilliant coaching. I don't know who solves that. Goes for an LOS bang. Dub skulls. Doesn't re-roll it. Oh boy. Isn't Blood Bowl fun? I bet you can't guess the kind of turn we have from the undead. Another boring turn. Move a bunch of players down to deal with the ball later on. Go for a couple of bangs, nothing pops off. Hey, we end up on a 1D. Hey, don't re-roll it, nothing happens. No armor break, something like that. Bit boring. Hey, what can you do, you know? Open up the 2D, bang, nothing happens. Move on over, put some people on the mummy for, I don't know, reasons. Oh, actually, no, the skink is there for the extra assist. No, that's fine. Go for a rando 1D on a mummy, nothing happens, and end on a foul, and I bet you can't guess how that goes. Nothing at all. Didn't play the ball, didn't do much of anything. I don't think the concession's that far away at this point. Let's see what the undead do. You're ready for a high octane turn from the undead here. Mega Dyson happens. Haha, just kidding. The 3 dice into the skink does nothing. Use wrestle on a Saurus. Take him down, and I think the undead coach is feeling pity upon the lizard coach here. He doesn't go for the foul. That doesn't mean basing his sneaky git against a Saurus to get banged next turn. So, sort of makes sense why you wouldn't risk it. Also, you know, maybe it's just a bit of sympathy there. Quickest lizard turn yet. Can have the Rap God this. Runs along, does a rush, fails, doesn't re-roll it, bang, lays on the ground. Oh, I did alright there, actually. Oh boy, I just skipped through the last turns here. The game plays out to full length. I thought it was a concession, but it was actually a soft concede. The Lizards stopped playing at the end of like the first half, basically. They certainly didn't try in the second half, and the Undead just go through. The Undead, funnily enough, they get 2 blitzes, which is quite amusing, but yeah, the Lizards just stopped playing and let the Undead smash them and all of that sort of stuff. Yeah, no, really underwhelming, and to be honest with you, the game wasn't lost at the start of the second half. Yeah, 8 versus 11 ain't great. So yeah, the game's going to wrap up here. No, the Lizards weren't diced. They had some things that go unfavourable to them. You can't count anything that happens in the second half as a dicing because, well, they stopped playing. So it doesn't, the dice rolls don't matter. Yeah, I think if you're going to take sidestep and 2 dodge Saurus, like first skills, you ain't going to steamroll people. Like, yeah, that's not how you build lizards, and certainly not in ladder format. Unless you're playing for fun, but it didn't look like there was any fun to be had here. So yeah, my verdict, not a dicing, not particularly entertaining. If you like that, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to all of that sort of stuff. If you want to see more, comment. If you don't want to see more, keep it to yourself. It's a bit negative. Says the guy that just investigated Dyson. But don't worry about that. Anyway, thanks a lot for your time, YouTube. You take care. Have a lovely day. All of that sort of stuff. See you later.